If I had to describe my experience with Metal Gear Rising with just one word, it would have to be... exquisite. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is the video game equivalent of injecting testosterone directly into your veins. It's a high-energy game that keeps you on your toes, whilst keeping it fun and fresh with each battle. You play as the cyborg ninja Raiden as he hunts down the rogue members of the PMC, who are hellbent on interrupting the peace of the nations, and to use war and chaos as a means to benefit off the economy.
All we're saying, give war a chance!
No. The game was released on the 19th of February in 2013 and was well received among critics for its cutting-edge gameplay. No pun intended. You explore these rich, war-torn environments as you hack and slash enemies throughout the game, collecting bionic arms and VR missions that are scattered across levels. Straying away from the original Metal Gear series, Metal Gear Rising is able to stand on its own 2 feet while supplying a fantastic combat system with fucking violent finishes and a bunch of unintentionally hilarious moments that will just make you crease. Ooh, pizza. What the fuck? I can't talk about Metal Gear Rising and not mention the millions of memes that spawned from it. And that's mostly thanks to those godforsaken monologues about memes and
the good old days after 9/11!
But it's mainly thanks to the game's absolutely batshit insane soundtrack. These adrenaline-filled tracks were composed by legends Jason Charles Miller, Tyson Yen, Graeme Cornies, Free Dominguez, John Bush, Kit Walters, and Jimmy Necho, and they all do a fantastic job with accompanying the game's over-the-top, action-filled gameplay. Okay, so I'm currently editing this review right now, and I completely butchered all of those names. I'm so sorry to everybody who might have been offended. I'm so sorry. Although this game does a lot of things well, there's a few things that kept it from being a perfect 10 out of 10. The main one being the overall length of the game. On HowLongToBeat.com it says that Metal Gear Rising takes about 7 hours to complete, but on my first playthrough I beat it in just under 4 hours. Granted, the game has a lot of replay value, but I just feel like there could have been so much more to it. Longer levels maybe? Who knows, but it should have been longer. Another thing, and this is just a personal nitpick of mine, but there was no way to change the difficulty once you started the game, meaning you'd have to go start a whole new save just to play the game on an easier or harder mode. On my first playthrough I played on easy at first to get used to it, and then I wanted to switch to normal once I got the hang of it, but I couldn't, so I had to play the entire game on easy. I didn't mind, but it took away the challenge for me a little bit. I heard a lot of people complained about the camera too, but I didn't really have many problems with it. Overall, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is an incredible game with violent combat, memes, memorable characters including a completely crazy protagonist, and a truly god-sent soundtrack. And whilst I'm not too familiar with the entire Metal Gear Solid series, I was able to enjoy this game as a standalone title. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance gets an 8.5 out of 10.
Nano machines!
But what the fuck is up with that name? Revengeance? Is that even a word?
No.